There are so many different kinds of strings you can get. There's this kind, and this kind, and this kind, this kind, this kind, this kind. Strings come in either monofilament or wound strings. I'll show you what the difference is. This is a wound string. This is a monofilament string. The wound string is basically a monofilament with a piece of silver steel wrapped around it like that. So it gives it a lower sound, a brighter sound, and you get that. Whereas a monofilament is just simply the string. But a wound string, which is usually found on the low G and sometimes other strings, they wear down your fingernails. So in order to keep my fingernail from grinding down, I like to play a low G monofilament, and the only company I know that makes that is Worth. They have monofilament low G. That means that they're not wound. The low G is lower instead of higher, as I'll explain in a minute. And they come in double long sets. So you're buying 2 sets. Every time you buy the strings, instead of them being the size of a standard ukulele, they're twice as big, and they cost more, but you're getting 2 sets of strings. So you just snip them in half, put one on the instrument, put the other one back in the bag for next time. High G, low G. Which is better? They're both great. Depends on which one you like. What does it mean, though, high G, low G? Sometimes you buy an ukulele, and it sounds like this. And sometimes you buy one, and it sounds like this. Both dogs have fleas, but one has a low G, one has a high G. The traditional ukulele string is high G. It gives a different pitch, a higher sound. Of course, if you play a lot of bass note type things, you can't do that with a high G. You've got to get a low G. All you do is go buy another string and put it on. There's nothing fancy about it. I'll play the same little riff and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's try with this one. So when you're actually playing, you play exactly the same way, whether you have a low G or a high G. There's no difference in the way you play.